to put you in a place where you can be all about repetition, and it's going to do what it's going to do. And now you can clearly and freely just talk away with your client because you're in the right place. It's going to do that exact thing. So now we're taking this through from that crown panel, through the apex, and now through to the front hairline. And we're going to use what we have here as our guide. So we're going to lift up to the ceiling and then angle our fingers to the angle that we've created. So by you walking that through the crown 90 degrees, once you've got to the top of the mountain, it's giving you this finger angle to now take that shape all the way through to the front. So that's fluidity from front to back. As you can see, the head shape doesn't do this. It goes off in the opposite direction. So really what we're doing is we're filling this area in where the head starts to curve. See, not only does it curve there, it curves all the way down, right? And we do know that this is quite an area of like fine thinning hair, especially if lots of chemicals have been involved. If your client insists on flat ironing their hair, you know, without blow drying it first and all those kind of things. So again, very simple into that first section. It's a stationary guideline. When it's stationary, that's when you can condense. When it's not stationary, that's when you have to take smaller sections. So if it's traveling, then your sections have to be appropriately sized so that you don't change where that section is going to be directed to every time you move it. Because it's going to one spot, I could have literally done that first section and then combed all the rest of it in there, as long as I can control the hair. What I do is once I get to the round of the head, that's when I start to condense more. So I can now just bring all of this in there. And obviously you've got to let the density that you're working on determine how many sections you take. It's never a specific amount for every haircut. It's always determined by the individual. So using the mirror to make sure I'm in the right place, bringing everything into the middle. And then my last thing to really do is to establish that length through the front. I've not done anything with that. I established it from the back. Now, mannequin doesn't have a torso, so there's no shoulders involved. So how would I approach this? We could do the old turn the head thing. So it's now behind that shoulder blade, so it's much easier for us to achieve that. I wouldn't want to cut this over the shoulder. I would let that cut be cut in the back, or turn the head and cut it in the front through here, right? So that works, that particular process in this particular scenario because the hair is longer. Now on the other side, I'm going to show you something a little bit different when it comes to the outline. We're going to let Mother Nature do its thing as far as your actual natural hairline and see how it falls and what it does. So that is a very quick, simple, triangular layer while maintaining the outline. So what that does for us, as you can see, is it fills the front in. We've not opened up that window. Now, the reason why we don't want to open that window too much in the front is if somebody is, let's say, more rounder in the face, not much stretch to the head, you know, not like an egg or an oval, more definite, what you would call a soccer ball and I would call a football, right? If somebody has got a sensitive jaw, chin area, one of the last things I really want to do is open up this to expose that. See, a lot of us will play to this view, especially the client. Client comes in and says, oh, I want my face framing to start here, please, with the lens down there. Because they think it looks good on that view. What you're not taking into consideration is whatever you take off the front there also comes out here. So if I face frame the front too much, I open this window. And face frame is literally, they're like arrows that point into that area. So you're taking a sensitive area and you're making it really more exposed and you're literally pointing to it. So round shapes tend to be not the best for that. Triangular shapes tend to work best to fill that area in. So that's our first side. Let's go ahead and finish through that front panel. Again, super simple, nice, easy haircut.